You are welcome to our lecture series TEE326, which is Maintenance and Repairs of Electrical Equipment. Our lecture for this series is going to center on Introduction to Computer Hardware. Now, the computer hardware, I want to believe we are living in the world of technology. The computer is not a new machine or new component to us again. We are used to seeing computers here again and again. Now, by way of induction, let us look at this screen and see some of the components that are displayed on the screen. And I want you to report what you feel these components are all about. You can see these components that are presently being displayed on the screen. What are your findings? What are these components meant for? Now, these components that you have seen here are the physical peripherals of computers, and they are generally known as hardwares. In other words, all the physical parts of computers that you can see and touch are known as the computer hardwares. There are, of course, so many of them. You have the mouse, you have the keyboards, you have the monitors, you have the printer, you have the scanners, the joystick, the headphones, speakers, microphones, the webcams, and indeed all other parts of computers that you can see and touch are known as the computer hardware. Now, on the contrary, there are of course non-physical parts of the computer that you cannot see, and that these are not the physical parts of computers. The name given to this aspect is known as the software, and it normally comes in forms of programs that direct the computers on what to do. Now, we are going to identify some hardwares that are shown on this screen and make attempts to mention their functions. Now, let us look at the first one. We have the mouse. The mouse, as you can see here, is an input, is a computer input device, hardware device. You use it as an input device to either point, to locate, to trace particular information on the computer monitor. You also have the keyboard. The keyboard, as you can see, is made up of several alphabetical letters. You have the A, B, C, D to Z. You have all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. You have several other functions on the keyboard. It is also an input device that you use to send information into the computer system. Of course, we have the monitor that usually look like the TV screen, and of course we all know the monitor as an output device. It is where the information that is sent into the computer is usually displayed. Of course, the printer is a popular computer peripheral that is used to print the document. It's also an output device. The scanner used for scanning information, or to used to scan hard copy documents. The joystick also as an input device. The headphones, the speakers, the microphones are all computer hardware that are used to either send in information to the computer, like the headphones, while the speaker serves as an output device, the microphone as well as the webcam that capture images into your computer system. All these group of peripheral devices are known as the computer hardware. Now we're going to take evaluation. We're going to look at some questions on the basis of the lecture so far. And to start with, we're going to answer, I expect you to answer these questions. Now, what is a computer hardware? Now, from the lecture series that we've delivered so far, how does the hardware differ from the software? And finally, I want you to mention any 5 computer hardware and also state their functions. Now, by way of summing up our lectures for today, we have described all the physical components of computers as the computer hardware, that is those ones that you can see and touch. We gave several examples of these computer hardware like the keyboards, the monitor, the mouse, and so on. And we also say that the non-physical parts of the computer that we cannot see is known as the software. And the software comes in the form of programs that direct the computer on what to do. Now, at the end of the question, what I expect you to send is to send your answers to my email which is here on the screen, and that is adamujeba@gmail.com. Thank you.